It's the 14th of May and day 59? Is that right? Of self-isolation. I'm going to have to check. Okay, so historical record first. There were 428 deaths announced in the UK in 24 hours, making a total of 33,614. And they also said there was 126,064 tests done in a day. I wonder if they're real tests or things they've sent out. Anyway, whatever. And they said that A&E admissions were down 56%. Well, given there's no sport and people are locked down, so there's no pubs open, no boozing on a Friday and Saturday night, no fighting on the street, perhaps it's not surprising. Anyway, there you go. So what do we do today? Well, it was my next door neighbour. I live in a semi-detached house and it's the adjoining house. My next door neighbour Alexis's 70th birthday, significant birthday. So Suzanne and I went round, we sang happy birthday, gave her a little present, only a little one, and she in return gave us like a chocolate roll each. That's very Alexis, sweet. We also, Suzanne and I, had to sing Happy Birthday to You in a video which was recorded for one of Suzanne's friends, Maggie Cole's 60th birthday, which is coming up. I had a lengthy phone call with my bandmate Mike, and then I was looking at Facebook and I don't know what I did, but I made an accidental video call to Dave Mannering. Hello, Dave. I sort of realised I'd made a mistake and stopped it, but then he phoned me back. He did a video call back. He must have been surprised. Anyway, we had a chat, a long old chat, so it was all right. Now, my bandmate Mike had given me a little job to do, a musical job, so I did that, but then I've also gone beyond that and I've done a recording of a song, from scratch, and I'll send that off to him sometime, see if it is of any use to him. But it's quite nice to do it. Quite enjoyed doing it, really. While I was doing that, Suzanne was outside doing some weeding. This is gardening, not my favourite hobby. No. This all goes back to when, my dad grew up in Fulham when it was kind of scruffy, and the back garden there was like a yard, a concrete yard, and so when he escaped to the suburbs, I may have said about this before. Anyway, he escaped to the suburbs, he got a garden, and he was very keen on gardening, to the extent where it wasn't appreciated if I played in the garden. Certainly wasn't keen on me doing, football or anything like that. Anyway, I think I've reacted the other way and I don't like gardening. So, there we go. In the evening, we had our clap for the NHS. And then immediately after that, we'd arranged for Alexis to be given a glass of Prosecco and, a bit of cake and all of that. Judy got the cake, she put candles into half a melon, which we couldn't light because the breeze was blowing the candles out. But anyway, all the neighbours came out, we gave them Prosecco, bit of cake, sang again, and it's quite nice. It's quite nice. I mean, we've lived here since 1982, and all of a sudden we're meeting the neighbours at a social distance, trying to anyway, and it's happening on a weekly basis, it seems. So, whatever, it's quite nice. It's quite nice. Now then, in the news they talked about what the future holds for like pubs, clubs, cinemas, theatres. I mean, these businesses, as businesses, they could easily go bust. But on the other hand, when we come out of all of this business, we're going to want these businesses to continue. And as same thing applies to other areas of life, like Spike Island that I'm a member of. I'm currently paying for membership of Spike Island, screen printing, like that. But I can't use it. So they put out a message, asking people to, if they can, continue to pay their membership, but lots of people are dipping out. But Spike Island is a charity. They can't exist without income. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. Anyway, we've also been told that the Swiss drug company, Roche, have come up with some test for antibodies to test if somebody's got antibodies to coronavirus, which is kind of a positive thing. But they said they want to check it out, but then it's a question of can the NHS afford the kind of mass testing of frontline workers and later the entire population? Well, I would have thought there was a huge moral issue there with Roche. We shall see what happens. Meanwhile, there's another 3 million unemployed in America, so they've now got 36 million unemployed in the US, which is apparently greater than during the Depression. Where are we going with this? And I did see some author who's written a book about a potential pandemic which has now come to pass, speculating that it might take 36 months to get out of this. I don't know what the world will be like in 36 months. We'll see what it's like. Anyway, there we go. T-shirt of the day, this one. Suzanne doesn't like it. It's another old, cheap one. But I like it because it's got screen printing. Malibu Beach. Yeah. What does it say? Volleyball, beach ball, throwing contests, beach barbecues, all round fun for everyone. Yep. Definitely a vibe of an earlier, simpler time. Anyway, that's it from me for now, so I'm going to say bye-bye. See you tomorrow. It's Thursday today, by the way, hence the clapping for the NHS. Next Thursday, it's something else, some other significant event. What could that be? What could it be? Anyway, bye-bye. See you tomorrow.